The face-off in Andhra Pradesh over NDA government's ambitious move to build medical colleges with private partnerships to boost the state's health and medical education infrastructure. YSRCP chief and former Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy has declared that he would cancel all contracts awarded by the state government if and when he comes to power. Now, this face-off, even as TDP-led NDA government celebrated a Super 6 rally yesterday to announce that it had delivered on all its poll promises, Veera, certainly the exchange in Andhra Pradesh getting tense.
That's right, Vasudha. It reflects the kind of bitter political exchange that plays out in Andhra Pradesh. Remember, the private-public partnership is aimed at also setting up medical colleges and hospitals in a state which is short of funds for setting up those projects. Of course, there's been a bitter exchange over who set up what and the state of medical education and healthcare in that state. So it will be very important to watch out for, because this is, again, remember, an important public health issue as well in the state.
That's right, Veera. Let's take a look at some reactions.
ఒకటే ఒకటి చెప్తా ఉన్నా, ఎవరైనా టెండర్లలో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయండి, ఎవరైనా రాండి, కానీ ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి వార్నింగ్ ఇస్తాను. రేపు పొద్దున మేము వచ్చిన తర్వాత రద్దు చేస్తాం, మళ్ళీ వెనక్కి తీసుకుంటాం. ఇది మాత్రం ఖచ్చితంగా అందరూ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోమని.
ఒక నాయకుడు ఉన్నాడు ఈ రాష్ట్రంలో, మెడికల్ కాలేజ్ అంటే తెలియని నాయకుడు. ఆయన మాట్లాడుతున్నాడు, నేనేదో పొడి చేశాను, మీరు దానికేదో ఇది చేశారని. నేను ఒకటే చెప్తున్నాను, ఈరోజు భూమి ఇస్తే మెడికల్ కాలేజ్ అయిపోదు. ఈ రాష్ట్రంలో విద్యా సంస్థలకి ప్రాధాన్యత ఇచ్చిన ప్రభుత్వం ఎన్డీఏ ప్రభుత్వం, కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వం, ఇటు రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం. రాష్ట్రంలో మెడికల్ కాలేజీలు తెచ్చిన ప్రభుత్వం తెలుగుదేశం ప్రభుత్వం అవునా కాదా అని మిమ్మల్ని అడుగుతున్నాను.
Okay, joining us this evening is Deepak Reddy of the TDP and Bharatram Margani of the YSRCP. Bharatram, the Chief Minister has categorically reiterated that the ownership of the college infrastructure will be with the government and that the private partnership is essential to just make this possible so that the colleges get ready, soon to service people. Is your opposition purely political, or, in some ways, just because you want to disagree with the TDP that you're doing this?
Yeah, fair enough. Until 2019, before Mr. Y.S. Jaganji could swear in as Chief Minister, Andhra Pradesh do have only 12 government medical colleges. And we have witnessed the pandemic. By seeing this, Mr. Jagan Garu has brought in the greatest of great reforms to bring in about 17 new government medical colleges, wherein 7 medical colleges were operational till now. And I would like to ask the gentleman from TDP, in the tenure of Mr. Naidu, he served about 15 years as Chief Minister. Perhaps this is his 4th term. Not even a single government medical college was established in the tenure of Mr. Naidu. It's a shame on him. And where is I would like to ask the TDP gentleman, the AIIMS Mangalgiri was established by the government of India, whether he wanted to privatize that AIIMS Mangalgiri also? I would like to ask him. So where Mr. Jagan Garu wants to have tertiary care and health care for the poorest of the poor, the below poverty line, wherein this corporate hospitals are looting.
Respond to that.
Respond to that.
The money. Yeah.
Basda, thank you. I would like a minute uninterrupted, because truth is a very big casualty when it comes to YCP. So I would like to put 5 facts straight. Jagan Reddy's attempt to politicize this is just to save his party from dying out. There's no substance to their argument. The first point is, it is not Jagan Reddy's idea. The medical colleges is the Prime Minister's idea of one district, one medical college. So they are claiming credit for that. And the second thing is, out of the 17 colleges in the 5 years, only 5 were finished. A total budget administrative sanction was given to 8,480 crores, but only 1,451 crores was spent during a 5-year period. Out of that, 650 crores was left to us, and which we paid. Only 801 crores was paid by them. That is a mere 9% of the administrative sanction was paid by them. And then they came out with a GO where 35% was reserved for students who were paying and 15% reserved for NRIs. So 50% of the seats were blocked. away from a poor student. And then comes the actual figures. If you see the allocation by Government of India, only 1,300 seats went up in 5 years in Andhra Pradesh, whereas in Tamil Nadu,
Miss Vasudha, I would like to ask this gentleman, why not even a single medical college was established in the tenure of Mr. Naidu?
One second, I know, Mr. Bharatram.
Okay, let him finish his point. Bharatram, let him finish his point.
Exposed, and you are trying to somehow salvage the situation because truth
I'm asking
cannot be
why.
hidden.
Okay, Bharatram, ask your question. Yeah, Bharatram.
He stands exposed and
No. See, I'm asking a straight, simple question. Why not
go
even
ahead.
a single
One of you speak at a time.
medical
Bharatram, just ask your question.
Why not even a single medical college was established in the tenure of 15 years as Chief Minister by Mr. Naidu? Why not even a single government medical college was established? That answer has to be, you have to answer that simple question first. Then you can go with the debate now.
Mr. Bharatram, in a period of 5 years, you take up only five colleges out of the 70, and you have spent more than 500
I'm asking you a question, man.
on Jagan Mohan Reddy's
I'm asking you a straight question. There is no hassle. There is no hassle at all.
On the college which is really
I'm asking a straight question. Did Mr. Naidu,
more than 500 crores on the palace which you have built with public
That's about the earlier regime that you're talking about. Let's come to the topic. Bharatram, what is your problem with the PPP model? Because this will actually make medical infrastructure ready quite quickly. What is wrong in expediting the infrastructure?
I'm telling you a straight fact. It is an open secret in all private medical colleges. The medical colleges, the seats were sold for crores of rupees as donations. And the fee structure for B category, it is somewhere around 15 lakhs, and C category, it is for 40 lakhs. And in the government medical colleges, what happens? The poorest of poor people will study there. See, in the span of, despite of pandemic of 2.5 years, we've lost 2.5 years of time. But even still,
Deepak Reddy, just respond to that very briefly. We're running out of time.
So why can't Mr. Naidu as...
that's blatant lying. Because they came out with a secret geo which was hidden, where 50% of the seats were reserved for paying people. So they sold the seats. It was not an access to a poor boy who wanted to come. So these people had ulterior motives. And in 5 years,
ulterior motives?
But in 1.5 years, they completed the palace of Jagan Mohan Reddy, spending more than 500 crores. So these people are liars. That is why the people of Andhra Pradesh have thrown them out of power and not even given them opposition status. So now this drama, what they are doing, is just to salvage themselves politically from dying out.
I would like to mention about
this is not being sold. It is being worked out on a PPP model where the government owns the property and we set the rules and the private players only operate the
PPP model
efficiently.
What is the difference?
10 seconds. Finally,
see, I'd like to mention that the 3,000 crores of works has already been completed and the financial readiness were also ensured. About 5,000 crores were tied up with NABARD and 5,000 crores
Deepak Reddy now
through central schemes.
Yeah, Deepak Reddy, quickly.
All right.
These are all the cooked up figures. I have the figures with me. By the time
very quickly, 10 seconds.
1,451 crores was actually spent. Out of that, 801 crores was released during their government time by the government, and 650 crores which was left unpaid was cleared by our government.
A lot of numbers get lost in the political exchange. You know, a lot of numbers get lost in the political exchange and the political noise. I'm sorry, we'll have to leave this conversation right here, Vasudha, but it's an extremely important issue, but it also reflects the fierce, bitter exchange in Andhra politics when a former chief minister threatens that any contract signed by this present government will be cancelled or annulled if he comes back to power. It does reflect the bitterness in Andhra politics and the bitter exchange between the YSRCP and TDP.
That's right, Veera. And also this allegation and this threat that medical education can also get politicized, which is already happening in several parts of the country.